So that shiny new game just came out, Mouse, PI for hire, and you want to know if it's worth your time, right? Well, let's take a look at the game first impressions. Keep in mind this is not a full review, this is a quick look at the game. I played this game for 2 hours, and I absolutely love this game. The art style of this game is like an old cartoon, which is really cool, but the part I love the most is actually the time period and the audio that goes with that. The old-timey vibe and background music is paired with really good voice acting that also sounds very old-timey. It's just really spot on and really top tier. Troy Baker is the voice actor for the main character, and he's great. He also voiced the most recent Indiana Jones game too. I think that the audio in this game is really nice to listen to. I more so enjoyed the overall experience of this game than the actual gameplay, which is a lot of combat for the most part. The combat is completely fine. I just like the rest of the game even more. The game begins with Jack Pepper, the main character, already in the middle of an investigation. The story in this game is basically just investigation after investigation, and combat is basically happening non-stop during all of that. Each location is fairly linear, and there's no mini-map or map that you can pull up in this game. Each location is pretty small, and it's also separate from the rest of the world, so once you finish your investigation in one location, and all the combat there, you'll most likely go back to the PI office, which is basically the main character's home base for this game. That's where your character gets new leads using his crime wall in his office. He places all of his clues up there and then makes connections. Also in this area is Wanda Fuller, a journalist who the main character speaks to very often. Besides her, you have the bar area, which is where you can play the baseball mini game. In the game, there are 3 innings. You have cards for batter and pitcher, and it's pretty simple overall. It's fun. I got a prize token for winning, and it looks like there's a machine in that same bar that takes prize tokens. You need 20 of them to get a reward, so who knows what that is. Then there's the ammo store, which you can obviously buy ammo from, but you can also buy newspapers, more baseball cards for that mini game, and comic books. Pretty much every time I went in there, I'd buy all of the comic books and newspapers available because different versions would get restocked. I like to read those. There's also someone outside the store selling another newspaper, and I'd buy that one too. Then finally, just before I got off the game, I unlocked Tammy's bearings. This is where you can upgrade your weapons. Upgrading your weapons uses blueprints, and you can find them when out and about doing investigating and combat. I fully upgraded my pistol here, and I did one upgrade for my other 2 weapons. Not all weapons can be upgraded though, like the dynamite for example. Whenever you're done in whatever location that you're in, you simply go back to your vehicle and get in. That'll pop up an overview of the city and the surrounding area. Most locations on this map will be locked to begin with, but will start to unlock as you play through the story. This overview map is kinda cool because you can drive the car in a top-down view to get to the next area. Besides weapons, you can also fight with your fists and even do an old-timey wind-up punch. I like that. The enemies in this game aren't too hard to beat, but the ones with guns are fairly accurate, so you should try to keep moving. Some enemies have melee weapons, some have guns, and then a variant popped up that had a shield. That makes me believe other variants will also appear. You obviously play as a mouse, and everyone else is also the same. There's a lot of mouse and cheese related topics, which I found really enjoyable, but there's also robots. This game also has boss fights. I fought 3 of them so far. One was a mouse, and the other 2 were robots. When those happen, the area gets locked down, and you have to stay within a small square while you fight the boss. Again, it's not too hard, but you'll need to keep moving. I'd say exploring is worth it in this game because you'll find ammo everywhere. You really don't hold a lot of ammo, so finding this ammo is very useful. Also, you'll come across coins and cash, boxes and crates that you can bust open, documents and papers, and also safes. Safes are unlocked by picking the lock with the main character's tail. It's very simple to do. Some doors also have these locks. Sometimes the locks have a limited number of moves that you can make, but the majority don't. I came across one like that, and I did not realize that I had limited moves, as that was the first one like that, so I ended up wasting the attempt, and I couldn't open that safe. As you play, you'll unlock more abilities besides weapons. I eventually could pick up barrels and throw them, kick, and then double jump. There is some light platforming here and there, but really the game focuses on the story and investigation, as well as the combat. Performance for this game was excellent for me. It was very smooth, and the game also looks great. Overall, I'm really enjoying this game. I think anyone into this type of genre will also really like it. If you've made it this far, well stop, go play the game already. Though that's my personal opinion. Whether or not this is your type of game, I'll see you on the next one.